Welcome to the Introduction to EndNote 21 video series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Cite While You Write plugin for Google Docs, which is exclusive to EndNote 21 users. In order to use the Cite While You Write plugin for Google Docs, you first must have your library synced to the online version of EndNote. For instructions on how to sync your library with the online version of EndNote, please see video 10 in this series. First, you're going to need to install the plugin for the EndNote 21 Google Docs Cite While You Write. To install the EndNote 21 Cite While You Write plugin for Google Docs, all you have to do is click Extensions within a Google Doc, hover your mouse over Add-ons, and then click Get Add-ons. From here, you can search for EndNote 21's plugin. You can do this by just typing EndNote 21, and it should pop up in the dropdown. And then you're going to click the option for EndNote 21. From here, you're going to click the button for Install, and it's going to ask for you to choose an account for this plugin. And from here, you're going to give the plugin permission to access your account by clicking Allow. It should give you a notification that the plugin has been installed, so you can click Done. And you can exit out of this menu right here. Now, to get the plugin to appear for your Google Doc, you're going to have to go to Extensions, hover your mouse over Add-ons, and then click Manage Add-ons. You're going to scroll down, and under Apps Installed by You, you're going to click these three little dots in the upper right-hand corner of the EndNote logo. And you're going to click to checkmark this option for use in this document. Doing this should allow the plugin to pop up under Extensions. So if you click Extensions, you should now see this EndNote 21 Cite While You Write plugin option. So to open it up, you just hover your mouse over it and then click Open. And then it's going to prompt you to enter in the same login credentials that you use for your EndNote Online account. And it might take a little while to sign in the very first time you open it. From here, this should be retrieving all of the references that you have in your online EndNote account, specifically the EndNote web interface, which is exclusive to EndNote 21 users. So here, this plugin works a lot like the Cite While You Write plugin for Microsoft Word does. So you can click to insert where you would like to put your citation. You can search for your preferred citation, either by author or title. Additionally, this plugin gives you the option to search within specific folders or groups in your EndNote account. So if you'd like to limit to a specific group, this is where you would do that. Or you can also just scroll down your list of references to find the one you would like to insert. Once you have found one you'd like to use, you can just click to checkmark it, and then click Insert Citation. And then, as you can see, the EndNote plugin will insert that citation as an unformatted citation, which is what those little squiggly brackets indicate. If you would like the citation to appear in your preferred style, all you would have to do is click this More Actions button in the upper right-hand corner, which is denoted by these three dots, and then you're going to click the option for Citation Style. From here, you can choose whichever citation style you would like to use. You can also search within your available citation styles for the one you would like to use. Once you've found it, you can just click to select it, and it should update your references in that preferred style, but it might take a little while to load. And it should also insert a bibliography at the end of your paper. Now, another way to get those citations formatted, so let's just add another one in here, is you can go to this Manage Citations button. And once it's done loading, you could just click this Update Citations and Bibliography option. And that should refresh your Google Doc to be in your preferred style for that unformatted citation. So as you noticed, every time you add in a new citation, it's going to insert it as an unformatted citation. So you can either update those citations right away by the methods I showed you to get them in the format you prefer, or you can wait until you're completely done with your paper before formatting those citations. Now, just like the Microsoft Word plugin, if you want to make any edits to your citations, you'll have to make those edits in EndNote itself, specifically the library that you have synced with the online version of EndNote. You can also make the changes in EndNote Web if you would prefer, but either way, make sure you know to update the citations via the EndNote interface, because otherwise, if you were to make manual edits, and then later on, you were to click Update Citations and Bibliography, as you can see, it will just revert your citation to whatever it is in the online version of EndNote. So to do this, if you wanted to make those changes in EndNote Web, you would just go to endnote.com, click EndNote Web Login, and then you'd click this option to access EndNote Web. And then if you would like to update a citation, you would just double click the citation you would like to edit. And then you would click this edit option to make those edits. And once you finish making the edits, you would click save. Then when you go into your document and click update citations and bibliography, that should get those citations to reflect those changes. Another method is if you would like to make the changes directly in your EndNote 21 library, you just open up the library that you have synced with the online version of EndNote, make those changes using the edit function in the preview pane, save your edit, and then you would make sure to sync your library with the online version by going to Library and then Sync. And that should send those updates to the online version of EndNote. So then here, again, you can just click Update Citations and Bibliography, and it should update your paper to reflect those changes you made. Now, while it is helpful, the Google Docs Cite While You Write plugin does have its limitations. As you can see, it's not so great for citation styles that use superscripts. So it doesn't automatically create superscripts like it would in the Cite While You Write plugin for Microsoft Word. So if you would like to create superscripts, you'd actually have to highlight that reference and then click Format, hover your mouse over text, and then click Superscript, which can be a bit of a tedious process doing it for each and every citation. Another limitation that you may have noticed is the interface is very slow. So as you can see, every time you add a new citation, it actually adds it as an unformatted citation. So you have to go in and click Update Citations and Bibliography, and it takes like a minute or two to get those citations to be formatted correctly, which again can be a little bit tedious. Another limitation is if you're using Google Docs to collaborate with other people, other members of your team are going to need to also have EndNote 21 and the online version of EndNote in order to insert references or edit any of the references. And finally, one last limitation is that this plugin is not compatible with Microsoft Word documents. So if you were to go ahead and download this document as a Microsoft Word document, none of these citations will be linked to your EndNote library. So if you were to add a citation via EndNote 21, it won't update those superscripts and it won't update your bibliography. It'll just create a brand new bibliography at the end of your paper. So while EndNote 21's plugin for Google Docs can be super handy, as I said, it does have its limitations and it's a little bit glitchy, but to be fair, this is a relatively new plugin and I'm sure Clearovit will be making updates to it as we go along. So stay tuned. This plugin might become more useful with time. Thanks for watching. For additional information or support, visit the eBling Library website at https://ebling.library.wisc.edu and click the Help button in the upper right-hand corner of the page for assistance.